Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Greg McCloskey with the Kickstart video. Today's date is July 9, 2024. In the Kickstart video, I'll take a look at three of the major currency pairs, the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and sterling versus US dollar. Today, we're expecting Fed's Chair Powell's testimony on Capitol Hill. We were hoping for that he would come out with the his pre-comments at 8:30 a.m., but it doesn't seem to be happening. Adam is keeping a close eye on that. In the meantime, I'll take a technical look at the major currency pairs, so let's get started. I'll start off by taking a look at the euro versus US dollar. I'm going to focus on the 1 hour chart here. We saw in price action really over the last 3 trading days, lots of up and down price action trading yesterday. Fairly narrow trading range with ups and downs. We did extend to a new highs going back to this day right here, which is, looks like a little bit before the middle of June, so about a month ago, and the price came off of that level. We closed nearer the lows for the day and down on the day. In trading here today, the price moved up and down in the Asian session and the European session. We just eked a little bit lower, and as we head into the New York, U.S., North American session, we are down testing the rising 100-hour moving average. That level comes in at 1.08132. Currently trading at 1.0816, just above that level. If the price were to break below that level with any sort of momentum, you'd look for momentum, then that would be something new. We haven't been below that level since time last week, where the price initially dipped briefly below both the 100 and 200-hour moving averages, way down here near the 107 level. We're about 100 and change above that level right now. So it's an easier hurdle to get below that level, but still we have to get below that level, and we can't seem to do it, at least on the first test here. We did dip briefly below that level, but as you can see, we're back above it at 1.0816. So watch that 100 bar moving average. If we do head below that level, I'm going to switch just to the 4 hour chart here. This swing area going back in time all the way to February comes in between 1.0787 and 1.08036. Included within that area is the 100 and 200 day moving averages. So that level at 1.07948, they're both converged at that level, is going to be a key barometer on the downside if the price should move down toward that level and into this swing area. So be aware, be prepared of that. Also within that area is the 50% retracement of the move down from our high price that we saw in the month of June to the low price that we saw in the the end of June right through here. So the June trading range, that level comes in 1.0790. So lots of stuff in this area right here. So be aware of that if the price can get below the 100-hour moving average. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next. And we've been looking at this pair as it toys with some technical levels. One of the levels that is in play is this 100-hour moving average. We had resistance sellers against it after breaking below it in trading last week. And in trading yesterday, the price high came near it, but could not get above it. In trading here today in the Asian session, the price high came up to that level and rotated back to the downside. Again, we have a very narrow trading range here today, but in the early North American session, we are trying to get it back above that 100-hour moving average, and it's also joined by the 200-hour moving average. Now both those levels come in around the 1.0808-ish type level. I think it's 8 or 5 or 5 to 8, let's call it, and we're currently trading at 161.11. I guess I should have said 161.05 to 08, and we're currently trading above that at 161.11. So the buyers are making a play here, trying to tilt the bias more in favor of the upside. What is important on this chart as well is what happened down here near the 160.208 level. If you recall, and it's not shown here, but if you go back in time, back to April, the high price came in at 160.208. That's why we have this level right here. And after we broke above it here and toyed with the break here with the up and down price action here, what we did, we started to find support buyers against that 162.08 level there, and even trading yesterday, we came within about 4 or 5 pips of that level before rotating back to the upside. So the inability to move below the 162.08 level is giving the buyers the go-ahead to push to the upside. Now the 100 and 200-hour moving average is providing a formidable level to get to and through, but the buyers are trying And we'll see if that momentum can continue. By the way, I'll go to the 4-hour chart. You can see this high price right here. It goes back to April 29th to be exact. Came in at 162.08, so that's where I get it from. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar, and we'll focus on the 4-hour chart here. I had earmarked this swing area right through here where we had a number of different swing highs between the 128.16 level and 128.27 level as a level that we needed to get to and through. In trading last week we did, but that was short-lived and the market moved back below that level. In trading this week, on Monday, the price did move above that level once again, but then rotated to the downside. And as you can see in trading here today, the price moved back into that swing area. And this time we found willing sellers against the level. So the sellers in this currency pair are trying to keep a lid on the sterling versus US dollar, with the price currently trading at 127.97. Watch this area up here for a bias at defining clues. If we can get above 128.27 and stay above that level, unlike yesterday's trade, we have the potential to move up toward our high price that we saw in trading a few weeks ago at 128.599, and then the high price for the trading year came in at 128.93. Absent that, and the sellers kind of push back down toward this swing area between 127.54 and 127.77. Get below that level, once traders would start to look toward our 200 and 100 bar moving averages on the 4-hour chart. Those levels come in at 127.23 and 126.97 respectively. So sellers are making a play right here. We'll see if they keep the bias going. So there you have it. A look at 3 of the major currency pairs to kickstart your trading day today. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.